Hey guys, I am Skylar Welch and I'm with Main Point Lending right here in Maine. I've been in the lending world since 2011, but I really didn't become a full-time loan officer in 2015. In October of 2020, I opened Main Point Lending, where I was really hoping to grow a team that could support my volume, grow my volume, but also allow me to still give the same level of detail and communication and attention to every single client. In 2020, I closed 335 deals with the assistance of one LOA that I hired in March of 2020 during the pandemic. I basically sat with her the whole time during COVID on her couch every day, training her and helping her learn how to assist me to be able to increase my volume. Every single one of these transactions that I closed were referrals. They were direct referrals. I didn't spend one drop of money on marketing. I didn't buy one lead. I literally got every single deal from a referral, whether it was a past client or a real estate agent or some other referral partner. And so that led me to decide what I'm going to talk about today is really how do you build strong relationships to continue to generate your business for years to come. So that's what we're going to talk about. And I'm hoping to really give you some tangible items that you can take away today, apply to your business that's going to help you increase your business. So building a team is not really something that I've ever done, and it's really a new role for me. But it was something I was really, really excited about because I have big goals and I have big dreams, and I knew that I needed to have the right team in place to be able to make these dreams come true. So when I've been building a team and when I've been interviewing people and deciding who I want to be a part of this team, I've really looked for just a few things. I need someone to walk in with a positive attitude. I want them to walk in with a positive attitude every single day. This is a really stressful world. It's a stressful environment that we're in. It's a stressful job. And I need to make sure that the people that are working for me, that are surrounding me every day, that are talking to my clients every day, are talking to them with a positive attitude and are making them feel like they are my only client, because that's how I want every single one of them to feel. I also look for people that are driven. I don't expect everyone to have the same level of drive that I do, but I do expect everyone to have drive, that want to be better, that want to do more. And that's something that I look for in people. I also really make our business is very much a team company. We work together as a team. I don't walk in every day being like, you do this, you do this, you do this. I walk in every day being like, what do we have to accomplish today and how are we going to do it? You take this role, I'll take this role. We'll get everything done and we'll come back and reconvene in an hour and see how we're doing. I want a team player. And lastly, and most importantly, what I look for is someone that can build a strong relationship with people, someone that is likable, that is genuine, that is trustworthy, because that's how I approach my clients. And I want the people that work for me to have the same sort of sales mentality that I do. I think one thing is that I really don't think of myself as a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. I know this is a sales position, but I don't look at it that way. I know that I can teach people everything else about the business, but you can't teach them how to be a thoughtful, genuine, trustworthy person. So I teach them my sales mentality, which is simple. It's literally be genuine, thoughtful, caring person. Answer the phone when someone calls you. Create solutions for problems. Don't run away from them. And over communicate. Over communication is so important. Make sure you're keeping people informed through the process of everything. So this year, out of all the transactions that I closed, over 150 of them were from past clients, past client referrals. That is huge. It's a huge number and a huge percentage. And I think that's something that people forget about so much in this industry is to take care of the clients that have already had a great experience with you. Communicate with them several times a year. Engage with them on social media. Show interest in their lives. Reach out to them, if you see they have a big event in their life. Maybe they're pregnant. Maybe they're getting married. All of those things in life lead to buying another house. Maybe they have people in their lives. If you're staying top of mind with them, it's going to generate business for you. So some things that I do to kind of stay in front of these past clients are I send handwritten thank you notes on every single transaction to all parties involved. The buyer, the listing agent, the buyer's agent, and I thank them, and I make sure that they have a takeaway from me, that they know that I cared about them and that it was great working with them. I also send handwritten birthday cards to all my clients. I reach out if I see that they have made a pregnancy announcement. I congratulate them. I personally reach out on holidays or season changes. And I also keep an eye on interest rates. And I frequently go through my past clients and just check and make sure that they're in a good position. Or if they have an opportunity to refinance, I'll personally work up each and every single one of the deals and give them a real life comparison to say, hey, it may be a good idea for you to refinance right now because rates have dropped and I could save you this much money. Or I did an evaluation on your property and it looks like you now have enough equity in your property to get rid of your PMI. What do you think? And these people don't look at it as I'm now trying to sell something to them. They now trust me. They know that I'm looking out for their best interest. And it's an easy sell because they're saying, if Skylar is reaching out to me about this, this must mean it's a good opportunity for me. So I'm going to do this. So I really, really highly recommend doing things like that. I also have created a favorite client Facebook page. On this page, what I do is I engage with my clients every day on a daily basis. I provide value to them. I highlight their businesses. Every single week, I'll choose one of my past clients and I'll highlight their business in the page in hopes to get referrals for them, introduce them to other people in the community, in their communities, in the areas surrounding them to generate business for them. This has been huge because people can literally just say things like, think of it as like the Brokers Are Better Facebook page. Hey, does anyone have a referral for someone in New York? Okay, then they make the introduction. But I'm doing it on more of a community level where I'm saying, hey, do you have an introduction to someone that's a plumber in the area? Then people are tagging them. Then they're making that introduction and I'm growing their businesses. It's been really great. I also spend a couple hours every so often calling my past clients just to check in. You wouldn't believe what these phone calls will uncover. They may say, hey, it's so great to hear from you. We were just thinking about buying a lake house. Can you help us with that? Or, hey, my mom's looking to downsize. I was wondering if I could refer her to you. Or, hey, is it a good time to refi? I haven't really thought about it. Just by calling to check in, you're now top of mind with them. Something that I'm going to challenge you to do is call 5 clients next week. One every day, okay? One a day. That's easy. 5 phone calls for the next month. And report back to me and tell me how many deals you picked up from doing that. Just one call a day for 1 month. You're not going to believe what it does. I guarantee that you will generate business from them, from just doing that. I now have become a resource for these clients, for my past clients. They reach out to me for everything in their life, whether it be life insurance or a plumber or a painter or something like that. And then that gives me an opportunity to then refer business out to these other professions that then in return refer business back to me. So I'm broadening my web of which I'm able to generate business. So those are ways that I really stay in touch with past clients. But now I want to talk a little bit about real estate agents. I have worked so hard to build strong realtor relationships. And something that I'll never forget is when I had this, I was training this LO and he came in to me and he said, I just had this really awesome meeting with a realtor and I know he's going to send me all his business. I'm like, okay, that's great. That's awesome. I really hope that he does. Then a week went by. He didn't hear from him. Another week went by. He didn't hear from the agent. A month went by. He didn't hear from the agent. The LO came back to me and said, I haven't gotten one single deal from that real estate agent. My response was, have you followed up with them? Have you reached out again? Have you provided any value to them? Of course, the answer was no. And I had to remind him and tell him that every single time you walk out of the meeting with a real estate agent, there's someone walking in right behind you to tell them why they are a better option, why they can take better care of them, and why they should work with them. Everyone has great rates, fast turn times, blah, blah, blah. So the question is, how are you setting yourself apart? What are you doing to bring value to these agents to make yourself invaluable to them? First of all, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. If you reach out once and you don't get a deal, don't give up. It's taken me sometimes a full year, maybe more, of reaching out very, very, very consistently, doing things very, very consistently to even be given one opportunity. You also have to be intentional with your actions. You have to do things on purpose and do things with purpose. I know that I have great rates. I know that I have great options. I know that I can close loans fast. But what I also know is that I pick up my phone. I'm available when they call me. I'm there when they need me. I work harder than anyone. But I know even that isn't enough. It really isn't. So I knew that this year I needed to do something to bring more value to my agents. I needed to set myself apart from anybody else. And I needed to provide things to them that would help them grow their business, that would in turn help grow my business. So I started implementing a few things into my business to really add value to them. I started going really heavy on my social media, posting videos of content and bringing in clients that are actually bringing in clients to me that I can then refer out to real estate agents. I also have picked up so many real estate agents that literally just message me and say, hey, you don't know me, but I follow you on social media and I love what you're doing. And I know that you're generating business and I know that I want to work with you. So just something as simple as that is being consistent on your social media. I also started having one or two real estate agents into my office every single week where I'm doing a personal interview with them and creating professional content for them to use on their social media, highlighting them to bring clients to them first and setting them apart from other agents. This has been huge and agents are loving it because they don't have anyone providing this type of content for them and they don't know how to make it themselves. I also started holding a realtor value session every single month where I bring in an industry professional to teach them tangible takeaways that they can now apply into their business that's going to change their business. Last month, I brought in Christine Beckwith and she taught an amazing goal planning session for these agents to start setting real life goals for them. This month, Ryan Ayler came and taught my agents how to create video content and how to do it from their cell phone that they could then take away and apply immediately. You would not believe what I see my agents doing just by taking tips that Ryan provided to put into their business. It's been crazy. I'm also offering a highlight video where we go into the agent's listing and we showcase the property and the agent. We use this so that they can use this to market the property, to sell the property faster, but also to win listings. They're using this content so other people are seeing it and saying, wow, you're doing this for your showings, for your listings. I want you to sell my house. This is creating business for these agents. I've also created an amazing space in my office where once everything's over with this COVID, I'm going to be having first-time homebuyer seminars, building classes, CE classes, investment classes, all of these things to bring agents into my office, bring potential clients into my office and teach them, make myself invaluable to them. And then I'm going to partner with agents so I can start getting these clients to them, getting them into a broader spectrum and a bigger audience of people to generate business for them. These are a few of the things that I've implemented into my business to help my agents grow their business, which in turn will solidify my relationship with them and making me invaluable to them. During all of this, I've continued to really stay consistent with them. I provide updates to them throughout the process. I reach out to both the buyer's agent and the listing agent on every single transaction. And I check in with the agents just to see how things are going, see if there's anything I can do to help, and stay top of mind with them. It's been so great by just implementing these little things into my business, and it's changed the way my referrals have been coming in. They're coming in every month since I started doing these things. My volume has been double from what it was last year. AIME has provided so many amazing things to each of us in this broker community, but I think that one of the best things it has brought to us is a community of people we can learn from, talk best practices with, use as resources, and we're all working together to help grow each other's businesses. I've been so grateful to be part of this community where I've really learned best practices from some of the people that are honestly the best and the best and the best in this mortgage world. And we wouldn't have that if it weren't for AIME. And I'm really hoping that you guys can take a few of these ideas that I've told you today and apply them to your business, but make sure you're staying consistent with them. Take these ideas, implement one into your business, and I promise you're going to see results if you can stay consistent with it. I'm going to end it like this. So if I could tell you one thing that has gotten me where I am today, it's that don't treat this job as a sales job. Treat this as a relationship position. Take care of your clients. Nurture those relationships. Water your grass. Don't always be chasing greener grass. I promise if you take care of your grass will grow and it will continue to grow. And soon your grass is going to grow so long that you're going to have to hire other people to help take care of your grass. So with that, I've hoped that you really got something tangible that you can take out of today. And don't forget to tune in next week for the weekly sales rally.